What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. So surprise, 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 surprise. Derrick James is now getting blamed for Ryan Garcia's abysmal performance against Rolando Romero Friday night, right? Like he is getting raked through the coals. You got people saying it's his fault. I'm seeing people say stuff like Ryan, they knew that Ryan was going to lose the moment he got back with Derrick James. I'm seeing people say things like Ryan Garcia should have stuck with Joe Goosen. I'm seeing people like I'm esteemed journalists. Ariel Helwani. Y'all know Ariel Helwani. Ariel Helwani takes to Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, and he says, and I quote, gigantic upset. Rolly Romero beats Ryan Garcia. Dropped him in the second. No controversy. The right man won. Wow. Question is, do they still do the Haney rematch? Haney won. I think they do. Not sure if Derrick James is the best fit for Garcia. Not Ariel. You know good and damn well this loss that Ryan Garcia experienced is not on Derrick James. Derrick was doing everything in his power to wake Ryan Garcia up, to get Ryan to throw more punches, to get him to be more aggressive, to get him to be more offensive minded. Derrick was trying to do everything he could to wake up the dog in Ryan Garcia, but Ryan ain't got no damn dog in him if he ain't got the PEDs in his system. PEDs matter. Okay, if he ain't got that incredible Hulk shake or that super soldier serum up inside of him, he can't do nothing. If he ain't on that Hulkamania juice, that Hulk Hogan diet, if he ain't on that Hulk Hogan meal plan, he can't do not a damn thing. Okay, but it's so funny now, because how is this on Derrick James? Now Derrick a trash trainer, he ain't no good, he all wrong for Ryan Garcia. Now he just, he ain't nobody, he nothing. Derrick James is a former trainer of the year. What, 2022? He was trainer of the year in boxing, right? But now he trash. Now he can't teach Ryan nothing. Now Ryan needs to get back with Eddie Reynoso and so on and so forth and all of that type of stuff. But see, this whole situation, this is on Derrick James. This Derrick fault. This Derrick James fault. Because first of all, Derrick, as he never going to Ryan Garcia and working with him after all the stuff Ryan Garcia said about black folks, after he trashed black folks and raked black folks through the coals and all of that type of stuff, and Derrick never held his feet to the fire. Derrick never held Ryan Garcia's feet to the fire for those heinous remarks that he made. He never publicly condemned Ryan Garcia's comments about black American people. Derrick never addressed it. He never wanted to talk about it. He never reprimanded Ryan Garcia for any of these comments, none of that. And he just accepted Ryan Garcia back in his camp with open arms. And after initially, because Ryan Garcia was about to try to work with Eddie Reynoso again. I don't know what happened with Eddie Reynoso and Ryan Garcia, but then he came back to Derrick. Derrick was not even his first choice. He tried to go somewhere else, and something happened over there, and then he went to Derrick, right? And again, I'm looking at this whole thing like Derrick, bro. You didn't even make him like condemn them statements he made. You just came and stood right next to him, skinning and grinning after all this went down. You never talked about it. You never held this man's feet to the fire appropriately. And now his fans are holding your feet to the fire, saying you the reason why he lost. Now they saying that you ain't the one, you ain't the chosen one. They golden boy need somebody else. Now they saying Ryan really got the goods. You can't bring the goods out of him. They saying you ruined Ryan Garcia. You messed him up in this fight. They saying you ain't teaching him nothing. They saying, you're bringing out the worst in him. You're not bringing out the best in him, which a trainer is supposed to do. But Derrick, this your fault. This your fault, man. We told you to leave well enough alone. You couldn't leave well enough alone. And now everything is backfiring now. Now everybody they want a finger to point. They want somebody to blame. They're gonna blame you, Derrick. You're gonna be the fall guy for this situation. Not Ryan on PEDs. Not the fact that Ryan likes to juice up. Not the fact that Ryan does not have the same confidence as a boxer when he not on the juice. Not the fact that Ryan is timid. He's afraid to get, when he gets hit, he retreats. When he's not on the juice, he only walks forward after he gets hit. When he's on the super soldier serum, you know what I'm saying? He only can hit like a super duper Mack truck when he on the juice, and he don't got no confidence in his shot, and he don't got no confidence in his shots to get somebody, a power puncher off of him. A power puncher like Rolly Romero, he don't have no confidence to get a power puncher like Rolly Romero off of him if he ain't on that that juice, if he ain't on the gear, if he ain't on the gear mixed with a little bit of booger sugar. He ain't confident. And Derrick, that ain't your fault, Derrick. But Derrick, all of this, the writings is on the wall. You feel me? Of course he's gonna throw you under the bus. His fans are gonna throw you under the bus as soon as he lost this fight. They're not going to blame him. Everybody getting blamed. It's everybody else's fault but Ryan Garcia. And the fact that he's been on steroids for a while and people just still in denial. Because a lot of people were just so in denial for the longest of time. But again, Derrick, the one, stood next to him, standing shoulder to shoulder with him, skinning and grinning. And I know Derrick probably made a nice amount of money off of it. And it's hard for some brothers to turn some money down. But Derrick has made a lot of money over his career. He's trained a lot of fighters. I mean, he's trained Ryan Garcia before Ryan Garcia made those comments. He's trained Anthony Joshua, Errol Spence for Errol's whole career, Jermell Charlo, Frank Martin. He's made some nice, great money. And so all money ain't good money. You feel me? And now Derrick is knowing that, Derrick James, because now he's saying, hey, man, your boy's fan base is throwing you under the bus. And I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time before Ryan Garcia gonna come out. He gonna get high. He gonna get higher than giraffe vagina. And he gonna come out in the public or go on one of them little Twitter spaces blaming Derrick, saying Derrick didn't prepare him right. Derrick didn't do this. Derrick didn't do that. It's only a matter of time. He finna blame Derrick in a minute. Derrick is going to be the fall guy. He finna get on social media ranting about how Derrick didn't do this. Derrick don't know nothing. He finna go crazy. Because you see he already embarrassed. He crying in the car, crying like DJ Pooh, a.k.a. Red on Friday. I mean, tears flowing down his eyes. He all hurt and discombobulated. He's going to throw a fit. And again, he's going to want somebody to blame. And Derrick is going to be the culprit. He's going to be the first person to blame. And again, Derrick, this on you. You could have severed ties with the young man after he said what he said, went on about your business and trained some other fighters. You got a great resume. You got a great rapport with a lot of other young fighters based upon a resume that you have and who you train. And, you train guys to be champions. You train one guy to be an undisputed champion in Jermell Charlo, even though you didn't start with Jermell, right? Errol Spence was a guy that you worked with his whole career. Errol was a unified champion at welterweight. Frank Martin getting busy doing his thing. Anthony Joshua, you didn't train all these dudes, right? You could have had a nice a new stable of guys you trained with and all of that. You ran back to the Ryan Garcia Bucks, and now the Ryan Garcia Bucks is not treating you so kindly. After Ryan Garcia was not speaking kindly at all about black folks. After he was talking crazy about unaliving black folks, throwing them in the grave and digging them up, all that crazy weirdo shit he was doing, and Derrick never said nothing. What 50 say on I'm so disrespectful, right? He said I gave game hits. He told me to start screaming West Side, and Dre ain't say shit, right? Derrick, you gave Ryan some hits. You feel me? And now his fans talking crazy to you, and Ryan ain't saying shit. You feel me? Ryan ain't coming to lay coverage for you. His fans getting down on you, Derrick. But again, Derrick, you couldn't leave well enough alone. So this is on you, brother. You gonna understand, brother, man. And I like Derrick James a lot. I had a lot of respect for Derrick and all of that, and what he been doing in Texas and all of that. But Derrick, this was not a good look standing next to Ryan Garcia after he said what he said. And unfortunately, the brother is seeing what it's like to stand